to the 2017 world premiere of the Castro Recap Show. Special guest today, Heidi Huseby. It's great that Heidi's here, but Jim was unavailable because...
What?
Yeah, you know what he's doing?
What, making pies?
No, he's busy cleaning his girlfriend's deck.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily the deck. He just made a giant mess because he volunteered to stain her deck, and he got a little messy. A lot of splatter on the siding and on the vinyl trim around the windows. So he's up there right now with an SOS pad cleaning the house.
Jim Jenks, 0.
0. You know what? I didn't like the fact that I sent you those questions. It's like the Tonight Show where you know every question.
You could ask new questions.
I do have new questions.
Okay. Can't wait.
We're not going to be able to have a draft review show because...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know you don't. Well, we were going to have this draft review, but the satellite feed up to Jim's hideout in Coeur d'Alene failed. So I know it's too bad because look at all this great footage of me at Mount Rushmore and in the Badlands. Take a look. That's your cue.
What am I saying?
Well, it's just as well, Glenn.
It's just as well, Glenn. You're an idiot.
Okay, take 2. You look like an idiot.
How about you're an idiot?
Okay, that's good. All right. So, do you know why I asked you to be on the show?
To make fun of Zach.
Well,
is an idiot.
This is a fantasy football online show that between 10 and 15 people watch weekly. I watch about 5 of those, and I think my mom watches about 4 of those, so it's down to maybe half the league watches the show. Did you know that Zach is in a fantasy football league?
What is fantasy football?
Does Zach know he's in a fantasy football league?
Probably not.
Do your children know how much fun Zach is having playing fantasy?
No. They only know about Zach running.
Running away from the house. Okay.
Running away from us.
Did Zach watch the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we bleed orange and blue at our house.
Okay. Down at Factory IT, do all the employees stand around the water cooler and talk fantasy?
No.
What do they talk about down there?
Nerd stuff.
Such as?
Partitioning, Fat 32, Ed's Kia, Mitch's Coffee.
I got a couple questions from Jim.
Oh, is he chatting you?
When you and your friends talk about their husbands and how good they are at fantasy football, do you feel a sense of shame because Zach is not that good at it?
Yes. Throw me a freaking bone!
Why did Zach elect not to keep Adrian Peterson?
I don't know who Adrian Peterson is. Does Zach know who Adrian Peterson is?
He doesn't. I should be asking Zach these questions. You know what? I'd be getting the same answers.
Yeah, exactly.
Has the rivalry between Zach and Chris caused any uncomfortable situation between you and Kat? Or Kathy, or Catherine?
Yeah, whatever her name is. I think there's a little fantasy football friction between me and Kat, definitely. Yeah. I agree. Like, it takes her 6 months to answer a text.
Whereas, how long did it take before?
4 months.
True or false? When I was at Devil's Tower, I text Chris that I was there. Chris comes back. He claims that he and Todd Walther, they drove to Devil's Tower and then climbed it at night.
False.
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 Did he ever climb Devil's Tower?
He may have thought he climbed Devil's Tower.
I think he bought the gear.
He got all psyched up.
Oh, he's super stoked. Well, they probably drove there and he probably fell asleep.
Check into a hotel so he could take a bubble bath.
While Chris was taking a bath.
Todd did it.
Todd did it. And then on the way home, Chris is like, you know what? Let's just say I did it too.
By association.
I was near the area where a friend climbed it. You want to do some predictions?
Yeah, I'd love to hear some predictions.
I got 6 matchups. I want you to tell me who's going to win.
Okay, but I don't have to do spreads, do I? Way too complicated.
Yeah, who's going to win?
And Zach has never explained it to me.
Okay.
Because he can't.
All right, here we go. Beaver House versus Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Angry bus driver versus Brady's Revenge.
Brady's Revenge. Because I do not like Tom Brady.
Do you like Giselle?
No.
Chaunch Pack versus Swamp Donkeys.
I can't even say the first one, so I'm going to go with Swamp Donkeys. Chaunch Packers? That's for Maine, right?
Minister of Defense versus Atomic Rooster.
Atomic Rooster.
Good choice, because you know who Minister of Defense is?
Jim.
No, Chris.
What?
Yeah, like
what does he think? He's at Hogwarts? You're an idiot!
How about North Bullies versus Coup de Grace?
Coup de Grace.
Thank you. And then finally, Sack Smashers versus Aaron's Army.
Aaron's Army. Isn't Zach always going to lose?
Well...
Although he loses when he's paying attention. He auto-drafts everything. Actually, I was surprised to hear that fantasy football has started because I hadn't heard anything about it.
What does Zach talk about?
Running. Ed. How he needs a drink. He's very thirsty.
I got 5 miles today. Heidi, can you watch the kids again?
Oh my God, 5 miles? That would be nice. It's like 15.
My wrap-up. Good to see you. Thanks. Good to see you. No?
You're scaring me.
Okay. You get yourself centered a little bit, and that backlighting.
Hold on. Just hold on. Do you want me to go into... I'm in the hall. Do you want me to go in Dick's office?
Do you have some natural light? Oh, I like this action.
Oh, there. That's better.
Oh, and look at the painting. Nice backdrop. Raise it up a little bit. Can you get it like more eye level?
Let me get a tax return.
That might be too high.
I know.
This is the show. This is enough. This is all we need. And then, you can lower it so your head isn't...
Hi.
Oh, there. That's it.
Do I need a tax return to sit on?